today's ceremonies, I have a memo I'd like to read from JTV. DVDs are being made and copied on the spot today by JTV, and they will be ready to take home 10 to 15 minutes after the end of the ceremony for $15 each. See someone from the JTV crew outside at the table to buy one. That table is located just right outside the door on the right-hand side. Also, JTV is live streaming the ceremony today, and it can be watched live right now at www.jacksontelevision.com and on Cablevision Channel 77. If you want to text any family members who could not make it here today, now would be the time. In just a minute or so, we're going to have the students begin to proceed in. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Howard C. Johnson Elementary School 5th grade moving up ceremony. Now, will everyone please rise and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm joined today by several invited guests, including our Director of Curriculum and STEM, Mr. Bertante, and Board of Education President, Mrs. Dye, as well as the Principal of the Getz Middle School, Mr. Perino. Thank you for joining us today. All of us, as well as your teachers, and the many parents, grandparents, and relatives and friends are gathered here this afternoon to honor you as you are rewarded for your excellence as students. During your time here at the Johnson School, each of you has worked hard to achieve success. Both your parents and the teachers that you have had along the way have taught you many valuable lessons. Lessons that have gone beyond just reading, writing, and math. They have taught you to be good citizens who know the value of respect, responsibility, fairness, and kindness. They have taught you to take chances and to be confident in your ability. And just like our school motto says, they have taught you to always try your best. So now it is up to you to use these many lessons you have learned and to turn them into success in middle school. And it is my pleasure to introduce a person who will help you find success. I present to you the principal of the Getz Middle School, Mr. Perino.
Thank you, Dr. Raymond, for electing me as president. We are here today to celebrate the hard work, the academic success, and the character of this group of fine young men and women. We also should take a moment to reflect upon the important people who helped you attain this goal. A sincere thank you to the teachers, administrators, and especially parents or guardians who helped guide you to today. You should all look back fondly at the great memories you have from Johnson. Take a moment to laugh about the fun times, cherish the good times, and be proud of what you've accomplished. Lastly, today is to look ahead. In 2.5 months, and that's not a lot of time, you will begin your middle school career as Getz Cougars. I look forward to you joining the Carl W. Getz family. You will have opportunities for new successes, a chance to set new goals, and a chance to define the young man or woman you want to become. I challenge you to aim high and shoot for the stars. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Perino. At this time, we would like to recognize individual students for excelling in a variety of areas. Due to the amount of students we have this year, we ask that you please stand when your name is called. Please hold all applause until the last student's name has been called for each individual award. Our first award is from our art teacher, Mrs. Blenner, whose influence can be seen throughout our school in the creative projects that all of our students have worked on throughout the year. Ms. Blenner is unable to be here with us this afternoon, so Ms. Hogan will read the award recipients.
Thank you, and congratulations to all of our 5th graders. Mrs. Blenner apologizes for not being able to attend today, but she'd like you to know that she's very proud of the work that you've created all the years that you've been at Johnson School. And she wishes you all the best at Getz and hopes that you keep drawing and creating. This year, the recipients of the Art Award include Jack Amiot, Alex Ariel, Isabella Braun, Sophia Brulo, Kelly Bryant, Virginia Calamia, Thomas Cannon, Lizzie Chan, Alex Chanez, Madison Cheravino, Shannon Coyle, Danielle Del Rosario, Riley Danino, Kimmy Duran, Dalen Evans-Lasik, Olivia Farrell, Zaira Fitch, Alana Fodorero, Kyle Fosgreen, Ryan Huss, Isabella Iavaroni, Kyra John, Noah Knopf, Xavier Lau, Connor Logan, Ty Mann, Gianna Masi, Savannah McKinnon, Andrew Ox, Skylar Pashute, Jaden Reese, Sarah Ruggiero, Kenya Santiago, Yanni Santos, Justin Sabatin, Jacqueline Volpe, Jessica Volpe, Evelyn Wachkowski, Christopher Wharton, Victoria Yakes, Jacob Yu, and Gustavo Zapian. Congratulations.
To present the Music Award, I would like to introduce our music teacher, Mrs. O'Keefe.
You are looking at a group of kids who have forged a new path as far as music is concerned. They are trailblazers who tried something new and led the way for others. As with any new venture, leaders emerged. These students were hungry for the challenge. It is because of their leadership that their peers will be able to follow, and they found success together. The Music Leaders Award goes to Jack Amiot, Sebastian Bach, Shannon Coyle, Olivia Farrell, Victoria Hogg, Brian Murphy, Angelo Nicosia, Gustavo Zapian, and overall, Robert Busito. There is a second group, however. They are the thinkers. And they were respectful, but they looked at me kind of out of the side of their eyes, and that look that says, yeah, you're a nice lady and everything, but I don't do that. That is not me. But You did not allow yourself to be so easily defined, not by others, and not even by your old self. You took a challenge and learned that it didn't change you, it just added another layer of awesome. The recipients of the Daring Award are Elijah Ball, go ahead and stand. Kelly Bryant, Maxim Beidick, Noah Knopf, Melanie Krasnowick, Gianna Massey, Aiden Stoner, Angelia Tendari, and best overall, Mr. Ryan Polakowski.
Our students in grades 3 through 5 are exposed to languages and cultures from around the world. Senora Steck enhances the students' experience through games, projects, and technology. Unfortunately, our world language teacher, Senora Steck, is unable to be here with us this afternoon. So once again, Ms. Hogan will read the award recipients.
Thank you. Mrs. Steck would like to congratulate again all of the fifth graders moving up today, and she wishes you much luck at GETS. She wants you to remember, as Frank Smith wrote, one language sets you in a corridor for life, but two languages open every door along the way. The following students will be receiving the World Language Award. From Miss Anderson's class, Thomas Cannon, Zaira Fitch, Peter Grippo, Melanie Krasnowick, Alex Misdari, Angelo Nicosia, and Kenya Santiago. For Mrs. Calabrese's class, Jack Amiot, Isabella Braun, Riley Danino, Olivia Farrell, Xavier Lau, Matthew McCall, Aiden O'Donnell, Ryan Polakowski, and Jacob Yu. For Miss Convery's room, Kelly Bryant, Virginia Calamia, Lillian Hardwick. And Mr. Crozier's class, Danielle Del Rosario, Robert Facito, Noah Knopf, Gianna Massey, Savannah McKinnon, and Jake Romanowski. Congratulations.
As you know, the Jackson School District puts great emphasis on reading, and the teacher who plays a large part in our school by encouraging students to find enjoyment in reading is our media specialist, Ms. Hogan.
It's been such a pleasure to work with all of you and to watch you grow as readers over the past 5 years. I wish all of you the best of luck at GETS, and I hope that you'll continue to read for enjoyment. Remember, as Garrison Keillor wrote, a book is a gift that you can open again and again. The following students are the recipients of the Enthusiastic Reader Award. In Miss Anderson's room, Thomas Cannon, Jake Mahalik, Angela Nicosia, and Aiden Stoner. In Mrs. Calabrese's class, Isabella Braun, Madison Cheravino, Riley Danino, Olivia Farrell, Ryan Huss, Matthew McCall, Aiden Nemiroff, and Aiden O'Donnell. For Mrs. Beline's class, Samuel Duran, Alex Chanez, Amy Hawks, and Gustavo Zapian. In Miss Convery's class, Kelly Bryant, Virginia Calamia, Jake Cohen, Dalen Evans-Lasik, Lillian Hardwick, Matthew Harney, Victoria Haag, Gia Patel, Ryan Pushko, and Yanni Santos. In Mr. Crozier's room, Brandon Bacaleta, Robert Facito, Kyra John, Noah Knopf, Thomas Mazzella, Savannah McKinnon, Jake Romanowski, Alex Sedano, and Victoria Yakes. Congratulations to all of you.
Our fifth grade students all possess an outstanding knowledge of technology, thanks in large part to our computer literacy teacher, Mr. Goldberg.
The world of technology is ever changing. What we have now is far and away better than we had 25 years ago. What will we have 25 years from now? I don't know. But what I do know is the people to the left of me are going to have a hand in it. There are future software designers, web designers, and code writers. The following students demonstrated excellence in the computer labs. From Mrs. Anderson's class, Aiden Stoner, Angelo Nicosia, Zayara Fitch, Kenya Santiago. From Mr. Croger's class, Kyra John, Noah Nauf, Victoria Yakes, Jake Romanowski. From Mrs. Convery's class, Kelly Bryant, Virginia Calamia, Jake Cohn, Ryan Pushko. From Mrs. Calabrese's class, Madison Cherovino, Olivia Farrell, Aiden Nemiroff, Jacob Yu. From Mrs. Boline's class, Gustavo Zapian, Samuel Duran, Alexis Chenez, Amy Hawks, and from Mrs. Van Etten's class, Brian Murphy, Jalen Sabatin, Justin Sabatin. Congratulations, guys.
Our next presenter works every day to promote healthy lifestyles to our students through physical activity and good sportsmanship. I would like to introduce our physical education teacher, Mr. Jackalow.
Throughout the school year, the students participated in the President's Challenge during their phys ed classes. This program assesses the current fitness level of youth ages 6 through 17 by measuring their muscular strength and endurance, their cardiorespiratory endurance, speed, agility, and flexibility in 5 different events. These events are the sit-ups, pull-ups, sit and reach, shuttle run, and 1 mile run. This Presidential Physical Fitness Award recognizes the students who scored at or above 85% of other students their age in the U.S. on all 5 events. These students are Michael Arendt, Alex Ariel, Elijah Ball, Zayara Fitch, Angelo Nicosia, Riley Danino, Ryan Huss, Nicholas Molino, Andrew Ox, Ryan Polakowski, Sebastian Bach, Kelly Bryant, Max Bidick, Jake Cohn, Kyle Fosgreen, Nicholas Wharton, Elizabeth Chan, Daniel Elias, Noah Knopf, and Ty Mann. Congratulations.
Every day, our guidance counselor works to promote a caring school atmosphere, and he does an excellent job. To present our Caring Award, I would like to introduce Mr. Rebick.
The Caring Award is different from the usual recognition for academics and sports. More than 20 years ago, the Ocean County Personnel and Guidance Association decided to recognize one student from each school in Ocean County who exemplifies unselfish caring toward others. Later during the ceremony, our 5th grade will sing "Stand By You." In the song, they express their willingness to care for one another when they sing, "If your wings are broken, please take mine so yours can open too, 'cause I'm gonna stand by you." Happiness and positivity flows out from and toward caring people. They offer help to others with love and joy, and it's given back to them by the gratitude of those that were helped. So how do we decide who gets the award? Here at Johnson School, each 5th grade teacher nominated a student from his or her class, and the special area teachers selected the winner. Johnson's Caring Award honoree has been described as someone who is always thinking of others. This individual notices when classmates need to be included in an activity and attempts to get them to join in. And this year's Caring Award winner is Victoria Hogg.
A group of our fifth grade students were part of an advanced math class throughout this school year. The teacher of that class, Mr. Crozier, will now read the names of the students in that class.
It has been a pleasure working with this year's advanced math class. All the students did an outstanding job utilizing new skills and concepts learned to solve more complex problems. I am most proud of the job they did, pushing themselves to further develop their understanding of new content through the use of various forms of technology and by writing and math. A well-deserved congratulations goes out to all of you. Brandon Bacleda, Daniel Elias, Robert Facito, Mustafa Kadar, Ty Mann, Thomas Mazzella, Ryan Pushko, Jake Romanowski, and Victoria Yakes.
At this time, Mr. Levinson will also present the Presidential Awards for Educational Excellence and Achievement.
The Educational Achievement Award recognizes students who have shown tremendous growth during the course of fifth grade. These students demonstrate exceptional commitment to leading despite various obstacles. This year, the recipients of the Educational Achievement Award are Thomas Cannon, Aiden Stoner, Matthew Roche, you guys can, Kenya Soriano, Sarah Ruggiero, Madison Cherovino, Angelia Tandari, Matthew McCall, Gabriella Juffy, Matthew Mackin, John Horinek, Kimberly Duran, and Alexander Sedano. Congratulations. The next award is the Educational Excellence Award. This award recognizes students who have demonstrated true academic excellence during the course of fifth grade. These students have maintained an A average during all marking periods in all academic courses. This year, the recipients of the Educational Excellence Award are Olivia Farrell, Riley Danino, Kelly Bryant, Virginia Calamia, Lillian Hardwick, Ryan Pushko, Brandon Baclada, Mustafa Kadar, Noah Knopf, Danielle Elias, Ty Mann, Thomas Mazzella, and Victoria Yakes. Congratulations. The next award is the Citizenship Award. This recognizes students who possess character and the courage to do what is right. They demonstrate a positive attitude towards classmates, the school, and the community, and they display an understanding and appreciation of civic responsibility. This year's Citizenship Award winners are Gabrielle Tobias, Andrew Ox, Aiden O'Donnell, Aiden Nemiroff, Joshua Barlett, Isabella Braun, Victoria Hogg, Ryan Pushko, Virginia Calamia, Lillian Hardwick, Kyle Fosgreen, Jake Kahn, Kira John, Gianna Massey, Jake Romanowski, Thomas Mazzella, Kimberly Duran, Brandon Baclada, Elizabeth Chan, Victoria Yakes, Noah Knopf, and Jessica Volpe. Congratulations.
At this time, I would like to ask our fifth grade teachers to present their students with the fifth grade Moving Up envelope. Students, when your name is called, please walk up to the podium to receive your certificates. Please hold all applause until the last student's name from each class is called. At this time, I would like to call upon Mrs. Boleen for the presentation of her class.
On behalf of all the fifth grade teachers, we want to thank all the students for such a wonderful year. We wish you all the best next year in middle school. I'd like to present to you Alexis Shanez. Dr. Raymond, go to Dr. Raymond. Dr. Raymond. Samuel Duran. Amy Hawks. And Gustavo Zapian.
You guys may be seated. At this time, I would like to call upon Mrs. Van Etten for the presentation of her class.
It is my pleasure to announce Brian Murphy. Jalen Sabatin.
Get ready.
And Justin Sabatin.
At this time, I would like to call upon Miss Anderson and Miss Tricito for the presentation of their class.
Michael Aaron. Alex Ariel. Elijah Ball. Thomas Hannon. Zaira Fitch. Peter Grippo. Justin Hartram. Connor Holstrom. Melanie Krasnowick. Connor Logan. Jake Mahalik.
Alexandre Mistari. Samantha Nice. Angelo Nicosia. Skylar Pasciuti. Matthew Roche. Kenya Santiago. Aiden Stoner. Gabrielle Tobias. Jacob Vega. Jacqueline Volpe. And Christopher Wharton. Oh. Morgan Wildstein.
At this time, I'd like to call upon Mrs. Calabrese for the presentation of her class.
I'm proud to announce Jack Amiot. Joshua Borlett. Justin Barros. Isabella Braun. Madison Cheravino. Riley Danino. Riley Dwyer. Olivia Farrell. Alana Federero. Gabriella Juffy. Gerard Hill. Ryan Huss. John Inderweiss. Xavier Lau. Matthew McCall. Nicholas Molino. Aiden Nemiroff. Aiden O'Donnell. Andrew Ox. Ryan Polakowski. Sarah Ruggiero. Leah Tandori. And Jacob Yu.
At this time, I'd like to call upon Mrs. Convery for the presentation of her class.
Sebastian Bach. Kyle Bianchino. Sophia Brulo. Kelly Bryant. Maxim Bidek. Virginia Calamia. Kevin Casanova. Caleb Clark. Jake Cohn. Dalen Evans Lasik. Kyle Fosgreen. And Evelyn Gibson. Lillian Matthew Harney, Victoria Hogg, John Horanek, Isabella Ivoroni, Matthew Mackin, Regina McGlynn, Jia Patel, Ryan Pushko, Jaden Reese, Hidalgo Santos, Evelyn Wachowski, and Nicholas Wharton.
At this time, I would like to call upon Mr. Crozier and Mrs. Fraser for the presentation of their class.
Christopher Arena, Brandon Bachleda, Elizabeth Chan, Shannon Coyle, Danielle Del Rosario, Kimberly Duran, Danny Elias, Sabrina Erndl, Robert Facito, Giovanna Juffy, Kyra John, Mustafa Kadar.
Noah Knopf, Michael Cosman, Jeremy Lucas, Ty Mann, Gianna Masse, Thomas Mazzella, Savannah McKinnon, Andrew Osmond, Jake Romanowski, Alex Sedano, Peyton Touche, Jessica Volpe, and Victoria Yakes.
Before we close our ceremony, I would like to call upon a student in our 5th grade to provide a farewell speech. Several days ago, I challenged our 5th grade students to write a farewell speech that could be shared at this ceremony. I received many heartfelt responses, but in the end, we only selected one. I'm proud to introduce to you Olivia Farrell.
Wow, this is such an honor to be here. 6 years at Johnson School, and I'm finally here graduating in 5th grade. With so many amazing and inspiring students and teachers, it's what makes this graduation so special to me. We all entered Johnson School with so many questions and concerns. Whether you started in kindergarten or just entered here in 5th grade, I'm sure we all had a lot of questions in mind. I, for one, started here in kindergarten. My first thought was, pre-K was nothing compared to this. There were tons of kids and teachers. It was a little overwhelming, but everybody was respectful to each other, which made me not nearly as nervous as I was when I first stepped foot in Johnson School. All the teachers and students inspire and persuade one another to do better. That is why our school is so successful. I'm glad to say Johnson School is a united community that can never be broken. That is what a family is, and that is what Johnson School means to me. This is the start to something good in life. A good starting point means a good ending point, and my strong starting point was Johnson School. We all now have the ability to do remarkable things in our lives. I learned a lot here from all my teachers, specifically Miss Coffey, Mrs. Gartley, Mrs. Riley, Mrs. Glushko, Mrs. Abline, Miss Cucci, Miss Calabrese, and every single teacher that helped me in class has made a positive impact on my life. The Johnson School staff is like no other. Through my experience, I was taught many different learning strategies in a fun way, through games or through storytelling. Having learned those strategies, I have progressed on my report card grades, and I'm sure everybody else's grades have increased too because of our awesome staff. With that being said, I will definitely miss our school staff. I especially loved all of our family fun nights sponsored by the awesome PTO. Without this awesome group of people in the building, it would be such a loss. Even though it would be like losing something I never had, I still could not imagine my Johnson School years like that. As we leave the school, our Johnson School family will continue to grow with us still in it, because once a member, always a member. The family can never be stopped. All of us in Getz will represent Johnson in the best way possible. Our reputation, Johnson School is the best, will not be ruined and cannot. Like I said before, even though I haven't reached an endpoint in life yet, I know it will be great because Johnson School is where I started. As we sing We Are a Rainbow, there are no challenges that could stop us because Johnson kids are way too cool. So congratulations to the awesome class of 2016 because we finally made it.
Thank you very much, Olivia. And for one final time, the Howard C. Johnson's fifth grade chorus will perform Stand By You. joined us for the ceremony today. And again, I would like to thank our Director of Curriculum and STEM, Mr. Rotante, Board of Education President, Mrs. Dye, and the Principal of Getz Middle School, Mr. Perino, for joining us, as well as all of our teachers who've helped plan this ceremony. Audience, I ask that you please remain seated until the students leave the gym. After the children proceed out, as mentioned in the letter, we would like one parent to go into the designated classrooms. You will see that there are signs located on top of the classroom doors to receive their children, while the rest of the audience are welcome to join us out in the front entrance bus loop area for photos. This concludes our ceremony for today.